Serie A Empoli vs Parma prediction, team news, lineups preview. Two teams fighting for Serie A survival meet on Saturday evening, as 19th placed Empoli welcome draw specialists Parma to Stadio Castellani. While the hosts are winless in league football throughout 2025, their visitors have pulled away from acute danger and could all but confirm safety with a win. Match preview. Empoli's latest loss got off to the worst possible start, as they trailed within 1 minute of kickoff last weekend, when Lazio ultimately ran out 1-0 winners at the Castellani, making their task all the more difficult against opponents chasing a top-4 finish. Lorenzo Colombo was then sent off for his second bookable offense, seeing yellow twice in the space of 5 minutes shortly before halftime. Winless in Serie A since December. The beaten Coppa Italia semi-finalists have accrued just 6 points since then, and they have been in freefall for several months now. A total of 20 top-flight games without a win represents the Tuscan team's worst run ever, leaving them stuck inside the drop zone, 2 points shy of safety. Yet, with just 3 games left to replicate last year's dramatic escape, Empoli still have fellow strugglers Parma, Monza and Hellas Verona to play, so they may fancy their chances of avoiding relegation. A record of 1 win and only 7 goals scored on home turf is the joint worst across Europe's top 5 leagues this season. But that may be forgotten if the Azzurri beat both Parma and Verona over the next couple of weeks. Following October's 1-1 result in Tuscany, Parma have drawn 4 of their last 6 Serie A meetings with this week's hosts, and a recent series of 1-point hauls has taken them close to securing their top-flight status. The Crociati have drawn 6 of their last 8 matches, winning just 1. But that run might well be enough to get them over the finish line. They are 6 points clear of the relegation zone, 7 above ailing Empoli. Within a few minutes of securing another precious point last weekend, Cristian Chivu's side allowed Como to net a late winner at Stadio Tardini, so they cannot take anything for granted just yet. Often impressive on their own patch, Parma's last away win came way back in November against Venezia. Having recently drawn their last 4 games on the road, they will be keen to finally end that drought. Promoted as Serie B champions this time last year, the Gialloblu now intend to rubber-stamp Serie A survival with victory on Saturday night, leaving Empoli dangling over the trapdoor. Team news. Burdened by a long absence list for most of 2025, Empoli boss Roberto Di Versa, previously a promotion-winning coach at Parma, may see his woes eased somewhat this weekend. Midfield duo Alberto Grassi and Liam Henderson return after serving 1-match bans, while Tyrone Ebuehi, Victor Kovalenko and Tino Angerin are all hoping to recover. However, the hosts are still missing Youssef Malé, Nicolas Haas, Saba Sazonov, Pietro Pellegrini, Simon Zurkowski and Christian Kwame due to injury. Furthermore, Lorenzo Colombo must serve a suspension, so fit again Sebastiano Esposito should lead Empoli's attack. Notably, only one of the latter's 8 league goals this season have been scored on home turf. Parma, meanwhile, are again without Alessandro Vogliacco, Adrian Bernabe, Valentin Mihaila, Noel Estevez, Jordan Osorio, and Gabriel Charpentier. Wingers Pontus Omqvist and Matteo Cancellieri, an ex-Empoli loanee, are also doubts. But Cristian Chivu has recently shifted to a wing-back system anyway. Set to continue with his new 3-5-2 formation, Chivu should pair Matteo Pellegrino and top scorer Angione Boni up front. Empoli possible starting lineup: Vasquez, Goglicids, Ismajli, Viti, Giasai, Henderson, Grassi, Pizzella, Fazzini, Caccese, Esposito. Parma possible starting lineup: Suzuki, Del Prado, Leone, Valenti, Heno, Andrejka, Keita, Somme, Valeri, Pellegrino, Boni. We say, Empoli 0-1 Parma. Parma are conceding far fewer goals under Cristian Chivu, so they should be able to keep their misfiring hosts quiet at the Castellani. Low in confidence, particularly across the final third. Empoli are stuck in an awful rut, and games are running out to end it. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.